Schedule a free design consultation, and the more you buy, the more you'll save on blinds, shades, shutters, and more from Budget Blinds. Visit budgetblinds.com today.
According to the MS Society of Canada, multiple sclerosis is quite prevalent in the prairies, affecting nearly 18,000 families across Alberta and Saskatchewan. Now, on Saturday night, the Lakeland Rustlers volleyball teams joined in the fight against the disease. Once again, here's Jeremy Thompson.
This night is special for Laura Popplestone. The 4th annual End MS Game Night raises money for research as well as to support local families affected by the disease. Popplestone's father was diagnosed 10 years ago.
We were there with him through the whole experience, and sometimes he lost a little bit of patience, but that's okay. You just let him do his thing, and you kind of find a balance within it.
The night is all about support.
I'm lucky enough that I have a team of 14 girls who want to help me support not only my dad, but everyone else who suffers with MS.
But it's not just the Rustlers helping out.
The teams, including the opposing teams, have donated their meal money, which is given to them for the weekend, to the MS Society as their own show of support, so we're so grateful for that.
Those donations added to the night's total of $1,700. Regional Director Johanna Green says the money will go a long way towards finding the elusive cure.
Unfortunately, the realities around MS right now are there are way more questions than answers.
With money from fundraisers like this one, Popplestone is hopeful those questions will be answered.
If they keep that going, I think that in the future there will be a cure for it, and I hope that this helps with that.
Jeremy Thompson, Newcap News.
In retrospect this week from the archives, we go back to the luge track in 1990. Anika Nottveit brings us the story of a local man who was on the Canadian team and was training south of Lloydminster.
These images you see here of a luge track being used just a few months ago. Now we're going to head back 25 years and look at a homemade track by a very determined young man. With the help of his parents, he made a track in his very own backyard just south of Paradise Valley. Here's the story.
He is only 17 years old and is regarded as one of the best natural lugers in Canada for his age. Lloydminster's Mike Mullally won his 2nd consecutive North American title in Calgary last month. That, as well as winning the overall junior title at the Canadian Championships in Red Deer, earned Mullally a spot in the Canadian team for the World Championships in Poland later this month.
Yeah, it's quite the feeling. It's pretty good.
Mullally took up the sport 4 years ago. After trying it once, he was attracted to the speed. The luge can reach up to speeds of 80 kilometers per hour. So to say the least, luging can be rather dangerous.
Yeah, it can be at times if you screw up or do something wrong. It can be dangerous, but usually if you take it easy and you know how to handle your sled, it's not too hard.
Natural luging may not be the fastest growing sport in the country, but through the efforts of the Canadian Luge Association, Canada is getting worldwide recognition.
Well, since I started, the status has grown quite a bit over the sport. We have World Cup events in Canada now, and there's about 40, 50 people ranked on the Canadian level.
And records show Mullally was the only junior competitor on the Canadian team at that time. That wraps up Retrospect with Anika Nottveit.